God is speaking to you through these 10 signs. Stop scrolling for a moment, because this may not be a coincidence. If you clicked on this video today, there's a reason. Maybe lately, you've been feeling tired, confused, emotionally broken, or spiritually lost, and deep inside, you feel like something is changing. Listen carefully. Before God changes your life, He often sends signs first, signs that He is near, signs that He is guiding you, signs that He is trying to reach your heart. And tonight, you may finally understand what God has been trying to tell you. Stay until the end, because one of these signs may explain exactly what you've been feeling lately. Sign number 1. You feel restless inside lately. Something feels different, even when everything looks normal on the outside. Your heart feels unsettled. You can't fully explain it. That restlessness may not be random. Sometimes God makes us uncomfortable because He is preparing us for change. You may be outgrowing old habits, old environments, or even old relationships. God often shakes what no longer belongs in your future. Sign number 2. Certain doors keep closing. Have you noticed things not working out lately? Plans fail, opportunities disappear, people walk away, and no matter how hard you try, some doors simply stay closed. But listen carefully. Closed doors are not always rejection. Sometimes they are protection. God can see what you cannot see. And the door you're crying over today might be the very thing that would have hurt you tomorrow. Sign number 3. You keep seeing the same message. Maybe certain words keep repeating. Maybe you keep hearing the same Bible verse. Maybe different people give you the exact same advice. That may not be coincidence. God often repeats messages until we finally pay attention. He knows how easily fear and distraction can silence our faith. Sign number 4. You suddenly feel convicted. Things that once felt normal suddenly don't feel right anymore. Your conscience becomes stronger. You begin feeling uncomfortable around negativity, toxicity, or sinful habits. That conviction is not meant to destroy you. It's meant to guide you, because God corrects the people He loves. Sign number 5. You start pulling away from certain people. Sometimes God separates us from people who drain our peace. You may suddenly feel distant from toxic friendships, unhealthy relationships, or negative environments. And even though separation hurts, God may be protecting your future. Not everyone is meant to go where God is taking you. Sign number 6. You feel drawn toward prayer, even after being distracted for so long. Something inside you suddenly wants to pray again. You start searching for peace, for meaning, for God. That feeling matters, because nobody gets closer to God unless God first pulls on their heart. Sign number 7. You experience delays. Sometimes life suddenly slows down. Nothing moves, nothing changes. Everything feels delayed. But delays do not always mean denial. Sometimes God is preparing you while preparing the blessing. A seed stays hidden underground before it grows. And maybe your season right now is preparation, not failure. Sign number 8. You feel unexplainable peace. Even during stressful moments, you somehow feel calm. The problems are still there, but fear slowly disappears. That peace is powerful because God's presence often brings peace that the world cannot explain. Sign number 9. Your heart begins changing things. You once chased no longer satisfy you anymore. Your priorities begin changing. You care less about temporary things and more about purpose, healing, peace, and faith. That transformation is not weakness, it's spiritual growth. God changes the heart before He changes the situation. Sign number 10. This message found you today. Maybe this video appeared at the perfect moment. Maybe you almost skipped it, but something told you to keep listening. And maybe, just maybe, God wanted you to hear this today. You are not forgotten, you are not abandoned, and your story is not over. God still has a plan for your life. Even in pain, He is working. Even in silence, He is near. God, thank you for always speaking to us, even when we don't notice it. Open our hearts to hear your voice clearly. Give us wisdom, peace, and direction. Remove fear and confusion. Help us trust you even when life feels uncertain. and remind us that you are always near. Amen. And if you believe God is speaking to your heart today, type Amen in the comments. And remember, God may be silent sometimes, but He is never absent.